Howdy, folks. What's going on? We're a bit late, but we are officially here. How's everybody doing? We got two waiting. You should be watching right about now, not waiting. Damn it. What is wrong with you people? You're waiting when you should be watching. How's everybody doing? There we go. Now we got three watching. Who's out there? Who's stopped by to say hello? I've got some links out. No telling who's going to show up. Too hottie. Already, Mike. And no step on platypus. You know, we will not step on the platypus. Midnight, would you like a link? You know what? I'm just going to send you one. If you can join, I know you will. Because, well, you are the midnight range, and that's what you do. Jump into shows after midnight.
What's up to all my party papoose peeps?
Not a whole lot, brother. What's going on?
Not much.
Oh, you're home.
Yeah.
No run tonight?
No, it's night off.
Congratulations. You deserve it. That is a nice holster. What's it go to?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Can't remember who makes it. It's an old holster. I use it for my TV.
You know, I come to the realization that I have holsters for the 357. I've got some for the SAR. I don't have a holster for my 1911, which is a problem I need to resolve.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I definitely have to resolve that issue.
I was carrying this earlier in this. Before I got my alien gear, this is what I used.
So, on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you think of the alien gears?
I have the original, which is over here. That get lost. One of the rivets came out, or one of the screws came out from the shell here. I think they're really comfortable. The only problem I have with them is these screws back out a lot if you don't like Loctite them in. But if I Loctite them in, I lose the ability to change the shells really easily, which is why I bought it in the first place. So, like, I wear it, and then the next day I end up tightening the screws and everything before I wear it again.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's a really comfortable holster.
I found this guy on eBay who makes handmade leather holsters, and actually that's what I'm using with the 357. I bought one of his, and man, I love it. Yeah. It's really nice, well done. It's double stitched all the way around. You know.
Yeah, I like leather.
I was actually looking, believe it or not, and I'm going to say this, and people are going to gasp. But what I was actually looking for was a Kydex holster for that Ruger 357, that GP100. It is harder than hell to find a Kydex holster for a large frame revolver or a medium.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have it. You're probably gonna have to have that one custom made.
Oh, there's people that makes them. It's just hard to find them.
Yep. I don't know what the gun shows are like down around you. There's almost all the big gun shows in PA. If you go, there will be 2 or 3 Kydex holster makers there that'll mold you a custom holster while you wait at the gun show. You just take the gun with you and give it to them, and they'll mold it right there for you while you wait.
I see. That's a thought.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is like a Kydex holster. I get the wide for that gun. If you want it as a belt, show you loops. Like this one has the loops close together like this, whereas they make loops that kind of come out to the sides, like over here. I'd get the loops that come out to the sides because it'd probably spread the weight out even further. something on like this LCR, it doesn't really matter. But there's a Kydex revolver holster I have.
Yeah, but that's for a small snub nose. They just very few companies makes them for the larger guns, the larger revolvers, which I think is ridiculous.
But this isn't a tough holster to make, really. They just put the gun in the press, wrapped in some wax paper, some saran wrap. Basically, it's just a little thicker, and then press the holster right to it. As long as their press was big enough to make a holster, that much longer, it would work for that.
Yeah, probably. Lord have mercy. We are going to have a house full in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm sending links out like mad.
Oh, God. You didn't send Bob a link, did you? I'll tell you what, the best holster I have right now, as you've seen these, I picked this up when I got a little bit after the security line. This is 578 GLX from Safari Land. It's one of their adjustable holsters. This thing's awesome. I really like it. The paddle on it's real nice and wide. This thing is really comfy to wear.
When I had my Springfield XD, I actually bought one of those Phobos roto holsters.
Yeah,
with a paddle, and I actually liked that. I've heard people bitch about them, but I actually liked it.
They're not bad.
No, they're really not.
I carry this in this holster. All right.
Yeah.
It's decent.
It retains good. It's comfortable to wear. But I will say this about it: it was a bitch, because once that little lip snaps in your inside your over your belt, it's hard in hell to get that bitch off.
Yep. This one here is kind of, you see the back of it. It's got like a hook that goes underneath your belt on the outside. Then the paddle's actually flat. So like to take it off, you just kind of got to like pull it down to get it over that, and it'll slide right off. Yeah, I'll show it.
Well, Dead Horse, I have just sent a link right out into the YouTube chat, so it should work. So anybody that wants in, there's you a link. And Too Hottie, I sent you one to probably every machine you've got. Who's over on the gun channel side right now playing around? We have General Relatively, The Pants, Dead Horse, Dr. No, how you doing? Michael G, Yesterday's, and Potatoes and Lead.
See, when I ran over the town, when I ran over the town earlier, I open carried with this like this right here in this setup. That thing works pretty well.
Well, don't shoot your foot off or anything.
No. I like the release on it. The release is, if you can't see, the release is actually right back here. So when you go to, pretty much as soon as you establish a grip on the gun, my middle finger hits the release and it comes right out.
I like that.
If you grab it from back here, if somebody, it's got some retention, so if somebody was in front of you and they were wrestling with you and tried to come over the top, grab it from the front, you ain't getting it out of there. But as soon as you grab with a firing grip, it'll come right out.
Nice.
And getting it off, you gotta just pull down, and this is the problem. That hook gets caught on there. You gotta get it out around it, and it'll come right off. Right? The nice thing is, this is adjustable with this little set screw, and even give you a spacer in here. But I can adjust this out to fit that gun pretty much anything around like a Glock 19 size gun, or like this is a security knife, but anything around that size will fit in here. You can adjust it to tighten it up and loosen it up on just about any size gun.
Nice.
It moves a little bit in there. You get a little bit of a rattle. I could probably adjust it a little more, but there you can see the bottom. There's the release right there. So when you get a firing grip, see that finger? You just squeeze like that.
I actually like that.
I'm starting to really like it.
Who'd you say made that?
That's Safari Land.
Safari Land. All right. Well, now the party has started. We have the cat and the cock, and now we have a horse.
See, like I used to always use Serpa holsters. Assuming a lot of you guys are familiar with these, but
yeah,
like that's got the release right there. Which I got used to that. If you notice, even when I was using that holster, my finger always runs down there because I got used to drawing from these. But I like the paddle on that a lot better than the paddle on the Serpa.
Yeah. So how you doing, Gary?
Oh, third middling. How about you?
Not too bad. Dead horse. How about yourself? How are you? Now, see, Dead Horse is just being rude. I invited him in here. He gets in here. I say hello. He don't say a word. Damn.
This Beretta needs cleaned.
Oh, that's a nice Beretta you got there.
Thank you.
Oh, see, you're a dick. I say hello to you. You don't answer me, and you're telling him how nice his Beretta is. Kiss my ass.
Are you holding a fucking gun in your hand right now?
Yes, actually. Yes.
The guy with the gun always gets the respect first. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
That's a good plan in life, just in general.
It's you know, I've been holding a gun since the chat started, just about.
All right, what gun is that though?
This is my SAR.
Oh, okay.
The B6P.
Yeah, I had that same gun, dude.
Compact. Didn't you love it?
It was a great gun.
I like the new.
It is a great gun.
I like the new version of the
K2.
like
$240 for it, brand new. But the only bad thing about it is it only came with one fucking mag, brand new.
That's the only problem.
That was the
only problem I had with it. But as you can see, I've remedied that.
They'll take regular CZ mags, won't they?
Some people say they'll take the Bs. Some people say they won't. So
let me see it. Hold her up there. There's a CZ mag. It's got to look kind of similar to that.
Well, hold on a minute.
This is a Mechar. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty close to me.
Yeah. It don't have that little cutout, but
that's interesting. I wonder if it would take one.
no, I'm not sure.
Oh, David.
That's a 75
Hey, David, how are
compact
you?
mag there.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Mags.
Not a whole lot, buddy. We're just hanging and banging as usual. This is
all in here.
Right now it is Black Cat, Dead Horse, Gary, myself, and you.
There's the killer.
I got smart tonight, though, gentlemen. I sent Gunpowder a beauty link right off the bat, so she didn't come in here and throat punch me.
Wow.
You know, must protect my life. Making her mad just ain't a wise thing to do. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
What
Speaking
y'all
of
talking
devil,
about?
Talk about
You.
you.
Talking about me.
That's
Yep.
right.
What you saying?
nothing
About
good.
how awesome you are.
Well, I figured you wouldn't talk nothing good. The only person that thinks I'm awesome is Gary. So, thank you, Gizzard.
You're welcome.
Oh, you know we all love you.
I love
You're
y'all
so-
too.
You
Your
just
Southern
scare
accent
us.
really
You
going.
just scare us.
I'm sorry. I kind of went out a little bit of a rant last night. I feel like I need to apologize to you in the chat because I done lost my ever loving mind last night.
Was you drinking?
No, I
I heard
sobered.
about
That was
it.
the problem. I'm not a very nice sober person, but I'm a real friendly moonshine or whiskey girl.
Hey, if it works, use it. I'm gonna buy you a Zippo lighter and send it to you.
I'll gladly take one. Every Zippo I've ever had, I've lost.
Well, I used to have at one point in time. I don't know if you remember or old enough to remember the Marlboro Miles or the Camel Cash. Well, there was a
Yeah.
time. Well, there was a time when you could take these Marlboro Miles or this Camel Cash and save them up, and they would send out these books. They'd have 2 or 3 different styles of Zippos in them or whatever. And I had a collection of all the Marlboro Zippos and all the Camel Zippos.
They do it as points now. So for like each one of these little deals, it's got the little barcode numbers. You put it in, and it's like 100 points per pack. I think right now I'm at like 6,000 points. But I got my eye on that tactical backpack, so.
But anyway, somebody had broke into my house and stole every one of them.
Them sorry sun biscuit eaters.
Oh, I was not a happy camper. I guess that'd be 25 years old now.
Dang.
Yeah, so I had a shit ton of those things, and every one got gone. And the only one they didn't get was the one I was carrying. And I got pissed off about them breaking in the house, threw it through a fucking window, and lost it. So it was not a good night. But yeah, man, I had they didn't touch anything else. They went straight to the Zippos and took them. That's the only thing they took out of the house.
Somebody who knew that was there.
It had to have been. And I have no clue who. So I can't point no fingers.
And a couple days from now, you're gonna remember that. Oh fuck! That night I was drunk. I pulled them out to show them up on gun channels, and then they got like kicked under the couch or something. And they're
no, this was 20 some years ago, dude.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Yeah, this was long before gun channels was even a thought. In fact, back then, I'm trying to think, was there an internet back then?
20 years ago, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been on 22.
So yeah, this is what, 93, 94 that happened?
Yeah, something like that, if I remember correctly. I remember him running the wire.
Dude, I was on 56K modem back when like the original Sim City black and white video game came out for PC and shit, like the original Sim City and stuff. Like you could get dial up, and even before that, like there was networking and people playing games and Clue and shit, Monopoly Online and all that. But it was just, like you had to have like a private fucking server type thing set up with the game on it. And you had to call someone fucking directly and stuff like that. But like, yeah, when I was a kid, I was playing games on the PC with friends, searching games.
There was nothing like the dial-up modems, huh? You gotta love that.
Oh yeah, dude, that noise at the beginning that I'd make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if
Yeah, dude, dead horse.
you tried to get online after school, shit, you'd be getting a busy signal for 2 or 3 hours till the damn high
Yep.
school kids got off the internet.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
remember
Alice,
the 1200
That's what I
baud?
picked up.
Oh, you got them.
Yep.
What is that?
Yeah.
30 millimeter rings I needed to mount this on my Ruger American rifle.
Ah, cool.
So, G Webs gave me a little verbal spanking the other night.
What did you do now?
Oh, well.
Not posting your chats on gun channels?
No. I've been doing that. That wasn't it. I do not own a bolt action rifle.
Pussy.
So G Webs gave me a verbal beating because I did not own a bolt action rifle. So that's the issue I'm going to have to remedy apparently.
Just
All right.
because
don't
G-Webs told you?
Listen. There's 5 things you gotta own, dude. Semi-auto pistol, a revolver, a pump-action shotgun, a bolt-action rifle, and a semi-auto rifle. Everything else is just like, okay, like any break action, all that shit, that's not mandatory. But those 5 things, you gotta own.
Wait a
those
minute.
5
I
things.
I thought it was 6. I thought you had to have at least one lever gun.
No.
The
Because
song,
that's
the song specifically says a rifle, a shotgun, and a 4-wheel drive. Nothing about a bolt action rifle.
Yeah, and it's a good song, by the way.
Little Bo Cephas.
Yeah, you can't. Country Boy Can't Survive. It's that's mandatory listening.
no. See, I'm thinking like, okay, like what guns were used in like World War II and Vietnam, like that's where my mind goes. So, and stuff like that. So, I don't think there is very many lever actions
Well,
used in
see,
World War II or Vietnam.
I told him I'd pick up a Brit 303, and he was like, "Well,
What it comes down to is how many Germans has lever actions killed, and I don't think that many compared to like the other guns. So like that's why I want the other guns. Basically, they've killed more Nazis. So I
yes, but
gotta
lever
give
guns
them more credit. That's what I'm saying.
yes, but how many Yanks did lever guns kill?
What happened to gunpowder?
I don't know. She'll be back.
Hey, yeah, lever guns killed the hell out of some Yanks.
Yep. Yep. Lots of Yankees went down thanks to some lever guns. In fact, that was the main cause of Custer's last stand right there. It was a bunch of Indians with a bunch of lever guns
Against a bunch of 45-70s.
Yep.
Single
I'm just
shot.
saying, guns that killed Nazis and communists are way cooler than guns
Wait
that
a
killed.
minute. Philo, a Glock does not belong on any of those lists, buddy.
Well, no, I
No.
said semi-auto pistol. That's up to you. I said semi-auto pistol. You got to own at least one of each. It doesn't matter which one, but you got to have one.
So the only
not
one
being
I'm
French.
missing at the moment is the bolt action rifle.
Yes.
Okay.
And you need a good. There's nothing like a good bolt. Dude, even if it's a 22, go get you a nice Savage bull barrel 22 bolt action. You'll enjoy the hell out of it, shooting 1-inch groups all down 50 yards.
Night Strike.
Ellis, I'm so disappointed in you.
Why are you disappointed in me?
You don't have a bolt gun.
Do
I don't
you have a
either.
bolt gun?
I have a bolt action 22.
See, Night Strike's more of a man than you are, Ellis.
I have a semi-automatic 22.
And I would like to mention the folly of Custer is not bringing his fucking Gatling guns with him to fight the Indians.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you say idiots?
Indians.
I thought you said
Idiot.
idiot. I was like, wait a minute. It sounds to me like they were the smart ones. They had the lever action rifles, and Custer's folks had a bunch of single shot 45-70 sharps.
Yeah, Custer also had a bunch of Gatling guns that he didn't want to bring with him because they were too fucking heavy. Had he brung them, he might not have fucking died. Because I'm sorry, but a lever action doesn't trump a Gatling gun.
I don't know, but when you got Indians coming on all sides, that Gatling gun's gonna run out of ammo pretty quick.
Yeah, but you got Indians on all sides. That Gatling gun's gonna look pretty inviting towards, a revolver or lever action. I'll tell you that.
Ellis, how many times have you had Indians coming on all sides of you?
Only at the casino.
Oh, that would
Oh,
have to be that pivot man thing from last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Only at the
Is that
casino.
what happens when you lose too much at one of them casinos?
Yeah.
Do you know I have never stepped foot inside of a casino?
Really?
I have
Never.
This man has never lived. For fuck's sake, someone help this guy.
I have.
He's on about
I'll give you one.
It is not my job. He's on his own.
I'll give you a better one than that. I've never been inside a strip club.
Oh, God, I thought you were going to say a woman. Thank God.
No,
40-year-old virgin here.
No, that problem was taken care of early on. But no, I've never been inside of a casino, never been in a strip club. So it's just never interested me to do that. Why sit there and look at a bunch of women you cannot lay your hands on?
So
take a lot of them home.
So listen, fuck Wanamaker. Everyone at gun channels need to get together at SHOT Show. I'm just saying, and you need to go out.
That's not happening.
I've been wanting to say that to everybody for a shitload of a long time. I wanted to take all of you all out to a real dirty, filthy strip club and get cigars and just buy everybody lap dances.
I'll pass, thank you. That's just not my thing, buddy.
Only
It
if there's a
would
bunch
be
of
if
Indians
you were
around.
with everybody and we were all laughing.
Like I said, I just don't see the sense in looking at a bunch of women that you cannot touch. That to me, that's ridiculous.
We'll just have the one with the big C-section scar come and give you a lap dance.
Wow.
Seriously, all you got to do is take Outlaw to the Grange Fair through one of the halls. It's the same thing for him.
Yep. Whatever you say, guys. Whatever you say. Let's see what's going on out over on the YouTube side. Papusa Pro.
Just guess who that is.
Yeah, that has to be Alan.
Yeah.
Well, Alan, you've got a link sitting in your email for your other account.
That's one of his 16 alt accounts.
This man has got more personalities than Sybil.
Well, you have no idea how many accounts I have, dude. Like,
No.
You have no idea.
Alan B. Pro has more issues than Time Magazine.
You're funny, Philo. You're hilarious.
Philo say.
He's being his normal smartass self. That's okay.
Dead Horse will have an argument with himself during our live chats with one of his alter egos. He'll just keep.
See, I have actually seen Alan have an argument with himself.
Dude,
true.
Tonight.
I've seen Alan have an argument between 3 or 4 of himself.
Like I said, that split personality disorder must be a real pain in the ass for him. I bet in the morning when he gets up to take a piss, he has to. There's a line waiting, even if he's by himself.
Hey, you know what really sucks? I washed my jeans with my Spyderco knife in my pocket, and it came loose. And I didn't realize, so I threw all my crap in the dryer. And the dryer, I destroyed a $700 dryer. The knife stuck holes in my tumbler and knocked all of the little ceramic coating off. And it's sharp now. And my wife put her delicates in there, and now I got to buy her a bunch of new bras and all kinds of stuff. It just shredded her freaking clothing.
Wow, dude. Like, so the knife like flipped open while drying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I've had washed my knife before, but it didn't flip open. So, like, I didn't get that issue. But so basically, what you're saying is like Spyderco's flip open too easily, and so now you're going to make sure the tension on your knives is like more tight for now, to at least to withstand a wash, right?
Well, I'm just not going to wash my knife again. I was really kind of pissed because it dulled the hell out of it too. And I mean, it didn't chip the knife or nothing, didn't even break the tip. But it just dulled it. And now I'm going to have to sharpen it. So, and buy a new washer and some clothing. So yeah, it just didn't turn out to be a good night for me.
I would just ask to make sure that your next washer and dryer is like knife proof. I would just, get something like a stainless steel tub or something, like, instead of those plastic tubs and shit.
I am over on Papooses Pro's channel. He's got 3 subscribers.
Sounds like me.
I'd be curious who the subscribers are.
Oh, well, Jan is gay. Alan B. Pro. And one of his other accounts, I'm sure. We could be wrong. We could actually be wrong. It just might be Midnight Range TM.
I'm pretty sure when I was over in Clover's chat before it started, Alan was in there, and then he was swapping back and forth between alts, and then all of a sudden this one came up.
Y'all must be talking about Papusa.
Papusa Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't a papoose a straight jacket for a child? That's what they used to call them.
I heard. Speaking of small child, I just heard one.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, you got a kid running around there, Hatfield?
No, I think it was Gunpowders that I heard.
I can't deny that one. Yeah, it was mine.
Yep. Well, it's okay. Nobody's dropped an F-bomb yet, so I guess you're fine.
It ain't gonna be the first time he's heard it. I mean, look who his mother is.
Now wait a minute. We're in a Hatfield chat and nobody said fuck yet.
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, they have now.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Lord.
He ain't even paying attention, because if he had actually been paying attention, he would have been like, ooh, I'm going to pop your butt. All right, Heathen, here you go.
Heathen?
Who you calling?
Talking to the kid, not y'all. Calm down.
Okay. Lord. Somebody's about to get offended up in here.
I know, we don't need anybody getting triggered today. I think I did enough of that last night.
What happened, Gunpowder? I heard about something on this channel last night.
Oh, she went off on Bob last night.
Okay, you see what happened was.
Sorry,
he made me a little upset, and I was sober. So therefore, I cannot be held responsible for my actions because I was sober.
Yeah, it's Bob's fault.
Are we talking about Canadian Bob? Biker Bob?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. It, you might say she was the lawnmower and Bob was the grass.
Oh
I
Lord.
just sat back, shut up, and listened because it was freaking awesome.
It was awesome.
Well, I'm glad that y'all thought it was awesome because this morning I felt like kind of an asshole about how I acted last night on Outlaw's chat.
Oh, it's okay.
Gunpowder. That's when you look in the mirror and you go, well, I did wake up this morning and I did feel bad about it, so that's good enough.
Oh, okay. If that makes it okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Papusa might be midnight.
Is that
It's
Midnight Link?
It's Alan.
You think?
Yep.
Okay,
No, I
well,
think it's. I'm fairly certain it's Scotsman.
Scotsman's
Scotsman?
asleep by now.
It's
No.
not Scotsman.
The crazy Scotsman's probably asleep. Now I can
No.
find out. I've got his phone number. I can send him a text message. He wake
Well,
up
he
cussing
was.
me.
Reason
You
I
would
say
piss
that
him
is
off.
when we were in Clover's chat, you had Papusa, whatever the hell it was, Papusa, whatever the name was.
Papusa Pro.
Yeah, and then like later on, Scotsman came in. It's the only reason I was thinking that.
Yeah, but he was in the pre-chat before the actual chat ever started. He was out there waiting, and Alan
That's
was
true.
basically going back and forth between all his old accounts, and then this one showed up, and Alan was talking back and forth to it. So, and I gave him hell. I said, it's pretty damn. I said, I think that's an indication of psychosis when you have arguments with your old accounts.
Yeah, he does have a lot of accounts. I can't keep up with one. I don't know how he does it.
I have 6 or 7 myself, but
Well,
I mean, in
apparently,
total, I've got I think 4, but I only use one.
Alan is awake because he just
and what's
commented. He just commented on the video I made earlier.
And what's funny, when I went to subscribe to Papusa Pro, I was already subscribed to it, which tells me it's one of his other accounts that he's changed the name on.
So
And
it's someone we know. We're already subscribed to him.
It's one of his alts.
Yeah. So when you decide to stop playing, Alan, you like I said, you have a link over in the chat. Bring your ass in here, or over in your email. Bring your ass in here, and we can have a conversation because there are some things we need to discuss.
It's a mystery Papusa.
We know it's you, Heath.
Gunpowder.
Ooh.
We are at getting close now. We're a little over a day away from the big show.
The big epic show. It's gonna be huge.
Well,
Big shoe.
I hope that it is as good as I hope that it will be.
I hope it is too, because I haven't even told Tardot what the heck is going on. So 2 and 2 equals 5. Really? That's what you're going with? You're special.
Well, if you're in Canada, it does.
Yeah. That's Canadian math.
So,
Definitely Canadian math.
but yeah, have you ever heard of Ryan Upchurch?
Yep.
Who?
Okay.
I watched some of his videos, but I've seen him on Adam Calhoun's stuff.
Yeah, Adam's cool as shit.
Love me some Adam.
Yeah, he's
Anyway,
Ryan's the one that's always got a big ass dip in his mouth.
I reached out to
You did
him.
say dip, right? Okay.
Yes, dip, DIP.
Yeah, as in his lip is sticking out like somebody's
Listen.
Oh, dear
okay.
God.
I had a moment. I didn't quite understand. I was just hoping that's what I heard.
We were all hoping, Gunfire. We were all
Yeah.
hoping.
Anyway,
You know
I
what?
sent him a little message today,
Don't touch me.
so hopefully he'll get back to me, and maybe he might show up Saturday night.
Freaking sweet.
Maybe. I'm hoping. There's no guarantees, but I figured that would be a good addition to the party. So anyway, I hope everybody out there listening, all 6 of you, show up, watch this thing. Like I said, it's going to be starting at 9 o'clock. I've got a couple of surprises. I'm going to show up and spend a little time with us. So it ought to be quite the ride.
What the hell?
What's going on, Gary?
I didn't do it.
The little button on my mouse is flashing red. He must want a new battery.
Well, I'd suggest you go find one.
Those batteries.
Well, I suggest you go buy me one then, Skippy.
Holy shit.
Hey, did any of you guys see 904 Outdoors' channel lately? Chad from Iraqi Veteran 8888 was on there, and it looks like he's been on a crack diet plan. The guy has lost at least 100 pounds. I didn't even recognize him. He grew his hair all out. I was like, oh my God, that's Chad from Iraqi Veteran. He looks like amazing.
So
You
you're
mean
saying
not
he's hot
married?
now?
What?
So are you saying he's hot now?
No, I wasn't saying he's hot. I'm saying he looks healthy. Before it looked like he, at any day now, he might just kill over from a stroke or something. He was carrying around about 125 extra pounds.
Hey,
And now,
hey. I resemble that remark.
I do too.
So do I.
Me too.
Yep, Black Cat. You resemble a well-fed black cat.
Listen,
I was gonna.
the
I
kid
like my-
likes his food.
Don't be trying to fat shame me. I don't fat shame easy.
Hey, Night Strike has no reason to try to fat shame anybody. Have you seen him?
Hey, Night Strike turned down a pizza at Tulsa, a free pizza. I couldn't have done that.
It was one slice, and I was woken up for it. It wasn't fun.
Hey, I don't care. Alan made it a point to send you a pizza.
Hey, fuck you, Tardot.
Yeah, fuck you, Tardot.
And I ate the bitch too.
I
That's
got
right.
something.
I bet Gary ate that slice before they even knocked on my door.
No bullshit. You saw the
I
video.
fell asleep one night in bed with a whole pizza, woke up the next morning and started eating the damn thing because I was so hungry.
I have woke up to cold pizza for breakfast many mornings.
Still eat cold pizza for breakfast.
Same.
Yep. There's nothing wrong with cold pizza for breakfast. That's just like a rite of passage, isn't it, for Americans? Cold pizza at breakfast after a night of partying.
And a warm whore.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna have to leave this chat because I think I need an adult.
You came to the wrong chat if you wanted an adult conversation.
Probably.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, uh, we've been corked by Smegs, so you can always run over there and say hi.
Nah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
You know,
Maybe Papusa Pro can go over there.
I'm really surprised it's still awake. I mean, usually 9 o'clock's the cutoff, isn't it? Night straight.
No, normally it's like midnight, but still.
Or 9 o'clock.
G Webs just keeps sending me links to Smeggy's chat.
You better get in there.
He likes you.
And all he's saying is cave and link. Cave and link.
Yeah, you didn't send me no links. See where you rate in gun channels? You are upper echelon now, man.
Oh, hi and my
Get that bolt action rifle, hell. You'd be hosting Daily Gun Show next.
Well, see, I must be fighting it off really hard because I'm still hanging around you guys. So, you know, I have to remember where I came from. You folks keep me grounded. That's why I like you.
Oh, I will totally keep you grounded.
Thank you.
I won't let you get your britches too big. I'll sit there and be telling you, hey, cut that shit out.
You folks keep me in the
don't
gutter.
do what I say. What is wrong
You
with
stay
you?
in a gutter. That ain't nothing new for
I mean,
you.
you need to.
Oh yeah, there's another alt that Alan made just for you, Hatfield.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen it.
The law-abiding Hatfield.
Yeah, the law-abiding Hatfield. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen that one since what was
Really?
it? The day before yesterday.
Whoa, there went the mobile users.
I was hoping that
I'm still here this time.
he would have made an account called The Real McCoy just to piss Ellis off.
That wouldn't have pissed me off. I'm a real McCoy too, damn it.
You know how wrong that sounds.
Hey, it might sound wrong, but my mother was indeed a McCoy. Hey, I just picked up a new subscriber. Gun Wild One. Thank you for the sub, brother. Or sister, whichever the case may be.
We don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate.
Anymore, that can change from one day to the next, too.
Male, female, black, white, Korean, Sean, Korean, Mexican, Espada, you know. we take all kinds.
Cat.
Straight, cat, horses, dead horses, gunpowder. We even take gunpowders in here.
Chickens.
Cocks.
Better take some gunpowders. I'll have to punch somebody.
We take live horses, dead horses, black cats, white cats, gray cats, calico cats, cats with two different color eyes.
Did dead horse go to sleep?
And we will even take dogs
We'll
of all
pussy
breeds.
anywhere we can get it in here.
We will take dogs of all breeds.
See, I've never taken a dog before.
Yeah, me neither.
Don't let a dog in.
I guess that's what happens when you run out of sheep.
Don't let a dog in if black cats here. Otherwise, we'll have, conflicting views.
Well, there hasn't been a Bob show up tonight, but we take him too.
I know. I draw the line on old Canadians. I draw the line right there.
There's nothing wrong with
Steven Crowder was a Canadian, and he's a pretty cool dude.
I don't care. I draw the line at Canadians.
But I don't like the what is it? A boot, or what do they say? Night strike that drives you nuts.
A boot, and poutine. There we go. In that order. And Tim Hortons isn't the best coffee ever.
No, that would be Folgers.
That would be
Folgers. What's greater, poutine or papusa?
What's better, what?
What's better, poutine or papusa?
Ask Bob.
Yeah. Actually, that's not true, Night Strike. I just thought about it. Folgers is the best, off the shelf coffee. I mean, the cheap stuff. If you want really good coffee, I like 8 o'clock coffee. I think 8 o'clock coffee is freaking awesome.
I buy
That's
8 o'clock
what I like.
coffee all the time too. So
I like my coffee just like I like my women, black and strong.
oh, I was gonna say cold, black, and bitter.
Wow.
Good one, Night Strike. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I have my moments.
He's on top of his game tonight.
Hey, I'm
They're
telling
Even
you.
few
I'm
and far
impressed.
between, but
If he had a game, he would be. Yes.
Well, Papusa apparently likes hot papusa for breakfast.
Hot papusa.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about the food, I'd totally eat it for breakfast. But if we're talking about the other kind of papusa, I don't want that.
Not for breakfast anyway.
Not at
No.
all.
he's got to wait till later in the day.
So Gunpowder does not want the papusa.
Not the other kind of papusa. I'd be a terrible person on the same team because I can't. I can't.
So I'd ask how she feels about sausage for breakfast, but I don't want to know that either.
Ah,
Wow.
Jimmy Dean
Yes.
sausage is freaking delicious in the early morning.
Isn't he dead though? That's
Jimmy
kinda
Dean?
Oh, y'all are talking about the other kind of sausage.
The original breakfast sausage.
Listen, I'm not against having that kind of sausage for breakfast. Shot of protein helps a girl get
That
ready for the day.
And that was more information
Wow.
than I needed right now.
Yeah.
But, wow. Yes, it is official. Papusa is definitely Alan because Alan is playing around on the internet right now.
It's totally Ellen.
How do you know that?
Well, maybe it's Jana's gay. She's just trying to, change things up.
You do realize Jen is gay is actually a guy, right?
Yes, I do. I do
Okay,
know.
just making sure. Jan is the transgender personality of Alan.
Hey, don't be pushing that gender on people. Maybe Jan is gender fluid. Maybe Jan
true.
doesn't
Oh my
identify as
God.
male or female.
Hey, listen. If Alan B. Pro wants to dress in drag, that's his problem.
How do you know it's a problem for him?
Well, it might not be, but
Maybe
it's his decision. Either
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
maybe
That's a
he
better way to
rocks
put it.
that blue dress that you wouldn't put on in Tulsa.
Nobody brought a blue dress.
Night Strike, it's a good thing I was not there, brother. Because I promise you something. There would have been a blue dress materialized, and it would have been hanging on your door.
And it would have been
Along
burned out in
with
the parking
some
lot.
Clinique makeup and a wig and a pair of thong
David, shut
underwear.
up.
And there would be
I
a
brought my
and I would-
unique makeup just to mess with Night Strike, and he never once was around long enough that I could have gone up to the hotel room to get my unique makeup and come back down. He was always in bed way too early,
There may have been a reason.
and he woke up way too late.
Well, see, here's the thing. I would have hung that dress on your door with a little note attached to it. And the note would have said, "The blue dress shall not be infringed."
No, there's too many fringes on the blue dress.
Now there would have been
There were no fringes.
no
On the blue dress.
There were totally fringes on the blue dress. I saw it.
No. That was photoshopped.
You all would have totally got mad when Night Strike would have picked up more women than you, or men than you guys, than the women that were with y'all.
That's not
came
gonna
out
happen
all
either.
kind of messed up.
That's not going to happen either.
What we need to do is get Night Strike good and drunk one night and just let him tear loose.
You don't want Night Strike drunk.
Yes, we want Night Strike drunk. See, I was hoping that's what Matt would do. If Matt would have, threw 5 or 6 shots down your throat, you'd have been fine. It would have been a sight to behold. Holy shit, fat bastard is here.
Don't be
I
calm.
love that, man.
I that's what his name is, fat bastard.
Be respectful, damn it.
I'm being respectful. I'm calling him his name, fat bastard. Don't believe me? Look over on YouTube.
Just because his name is Fat Bastard doesn't mean you have to put him down like that.
I'm not putting him down. Maybe if I called him a thin bastard, he would get offended.
Maybe.
So, his name is Fat Bastard, so apparently that's what he wants to be called. You like being called, Night Strike, so we call you Night Strike. Well, some of us call you Night Strike. Some of us call you Night Strike.
And some of us call you what? Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes, they do. And that is absolutely fine.
She's hot.
Matilda's just confused.
It's waltzing Matilda.
Well, I don't know if Matilda's waltzing at the moment or not, but Matilda is having a bad month. So we're letting all that slide for right now.
Oh, okay. As long as that's out there.
Yeah. Well, Matilda got that second channel strike and probably a bit upset about that. And, that first channel strike, and then he got that channel start taken away, and then he got another one.
Yeah.
So,
you're talking about Maddie.
Yeah. Never enough ammo. Matilda, same person.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Matilda's tough. She will rise above. So.
Hey, has anybody messed with Full 30 yet? Like tried anything on there or had access to anything on there yet?
All you can do is sign up for an account on Full 30 and follow people who are already on Full 30. There's no open platform yet. You can register to reserve a name, but that's it. That's all you can do on Full 30. Nothing else.
I have an account on Full 30, but I've been on there in a while. It always worked kind of glitchy for me.
Yeah, I've got an account. I have had for quite a while.
Yeah, I've got an account over there too that I've had for I can't even remember the account name, but I've got
years. But
Night Strike, how long before your system might be going like beta?
When I can get some actual funding to actually get good hardware.
What type of funding? What type of funding are you looking for? And, I mean, I know it's expensive, but how much? Like roughly?
I'm gonna need at least the same amount of money that Jaeger got, maybe more.
All right.
Just because I'm looking at the storage and the long-term situation. And also, since I'm doing it all myself, I also have to worry about backups and whatnot, as well as hardware failure. All that fun stuff.
But think about it. Once it's up and running, it will be all yours.
Which I can tell you, knowing what I know that Gunstreamer and YouTuber, the software they're using, they're not thinking about long-term or data storage. They probably just rented a normal server, just paid for the software, and threw it up there without actually thinking they need more hard drives than they have.
Yeah, their crap doesn't even work.
They're both using the same software.
Let me ask you a question, Night Strike.
So,
How much server space do you think you would need to get it up and running the way it needs to run without to get rid of all the gremlins and the hitches that's holding you back right now?
I would not be comfortable starting GunTube as a full-on platform with any less than 100 terabytes of space.
That's a lot of space.
It's a lot of space, but you have to realize if you're uploading 1080p videos or if you're uploading 720p videos, and if you're like Travis P11 who uploads a video every fucking day, then it all adds up. It all adds up.
I was thinking maybe 10 times that amount.
I would like more, but realistically, right off the bat, I quite honestly, 100 terabytes is enough.
How much does that cost?
A lot of money.
You're using server system. I'm not very electronically smart, but I mean, these are the systems that are actually racks, right? They're not like computers. They're like roll around metal heavy duty racks with like chipsets and green boards set in them. Is that correct?
You just described an actual computer that's sitting right in front of you. It's just got a fancy shell on it. Whether it's a laptop or a desktop, it's the same damn thing. The motherboard's still green.
But this is just a really open system, so you can expand it and work on it and change out things if something goes bad. Is that correct? I've never seen one. That's why I was just kind of trying to get an idea.
The server I have right now is an old server I've been using for 5 or 6 years. It's like 11 years old. It's 2007. So I can't keep running what I'm running on it and expect any sort of speed or reliability because I have to buy a new server that can support tons of hard drives, and that costs money. With a dedicated server, it's different. Yes, it is. Some are flat, some are not flat because you have more than like 4 hard drives in it. It has to be pretty fat, but that's besides the point. So I need hardware, and I don't have the money for hardware. I need money to be able to host it at a data center. Don't have that either.
Well, if you had the hardware, could you cover the cost of the hosting just until you were able for ad revenue to pay for that?
Absolutely not. There is no way.
Oh, okay. I had no idea that it was that astronomical.
Let's put it this way: we're looking at probably $500 to $700 of hosting fees a month. I can't sustain that. I'm sorry. There's just no way. Not without some form of advertising or some form of subscription fee.
Let me tell you about a little thing called crack cocaine.
Hey, let me tell you a little thing about go back to California.
Wow. Well, I am going to call this one done for the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm heading out. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, well, I'm going to jump over and see what's going on in the cave for a little while. And goodbye, Night Strike. Without plugging
I think you took offense to my comment. I was just kidding.
And I'm going to jump over there for a little while and see what's going on. Say hi to G-Webs and Smegs. And I'm heading to bed because I have to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, I do too. I think I'm going to go to that 2A rally tomorrow.
So, you folks have a great night. Thank you all for joining me. Saturday's going to be a big day. Be expecting the show at 9 o'clock Eastern time, Saturday night. All day Saturday, I'll be in the CCW class, so that's getting taken care of Saturday.
Sweet.
I'm going to
Congratulations.
try to get some video of me there, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, you guys have a good night. You got anything to plug, Gunpowder?
Don't forget to go check out the Tactical Nipple shirts on www.tardotproductions spreadshirt link. And don't forget to subscribe to Gunpowder Beauty. Thank you for the link. And everybody have a great night.
Good night.
What about you, Gary?
Oh, check out my YouTube channel, Gizzard Gary, and also go to gizzardgary.com to check out my other social media links. Thank you for the invite, sir, and have a good evening.
And Dave.
Just check out me and Dead Horses show, our podcast, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's a good slot. It's a damn good time slot. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. We might be back on tomorrow night. No promises. Gunpowder, do you think you could host one tomorrow night?
I actually will not be available tomorrow. I will be driving tomorrow night.
Will Tardot be available tomorrow night?
Probably not. We'll have 3 kids tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll work something out. We'll figure out somebody to host it. I'm getting I'm the one picking up all the viewers here, and I want to share the love. So, how about Gary? Could you do it?
Possibly.
Okay, well, we'll get that straightened out for you guys. If they can't, we will find somebody that can, or I'll start one up myself. Whatever. But remember, you are all outlaws, and we love each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by. We will see y'all next time.
Take it easy, Outlaw.
Yep.